Meditation, an ancient practice spanning millennia, has captivated humanity with its promise of inner peace and profound self-awareness. While often associated with spiritual enlightenment, modern scientific inquiry has increasingly illuminated its tangible effects on both the human body and brain. This report delves into the rich history of meditation, tracing its evolution from ancient rituals to its contemporary global embrace, and then explores the compelling scientific evidence revealing its transformative power on our physiological and neurological landscapes. Through a rigorous examination of research, the aim is to demystify complex scientific terminology, making the profound benefits of meditation accessible and understandable for a broad audience. The precise origins of meditation are shrouded in antiquity, making it impossible to pinpoint a single inventor or a definitive starting date. Evidence suggests that meditative practices emerged as a universal human method for elevating the mind and spirit through introspection, much like cooking emerged as a universal method for nourishing the body. Some archaeologists and psychologists propose that early forms of meditation, such as group rituals and fire gazing, may have existed between 200,000 and 150,000 years ago, potentially contributing to the development of working memory essential for human evolution. These primitive practices, likely passed down orally through hunter-gatherer societies, laid the groundwork for the diverse meditative traditions known today. The earliest concrete historical cues point to meditative practices around 5000 BCE. Wall art depicting figures in meditative postures, with partially closed eyes, has been discovered in caves in India dating back to 3500 to 5000 BCE, linking these early images.
Meditation's history is deeply intertwined with religious and philosophical contexts, evolving within diverse spiritual traditions across the globe. India is widely considered the birthplace of meditation, with its earliest written records appearing in the Hindu Vedas around 1500 BCE. These ancient texts, initially transmitted orally for centuries, describe techniques for elevating the mind and spirit. The Upanishads, later Vedic texts, further elaborated on meditative practices, including dhyana, meditation aimed at spiritual awareness, and pranayama, breath control to manage prana or life force. Mantras such as Om were chanted to maintain focus and connect with the divine. Hinduism encompasses numerous schools and styles of meditation, with yoga and dhyana practiced to recognize pure awareness or pure consciousness as one's eternal self. Patanjali's Yoga Sutras, circa 400 CE, are a foundational text outlining 8 limbs to achieve inner awareness, including ethical discipline, yamas, physical postures, asanas, breath control, pranayama, and ultimately meditation, dhyana, leading to samadhi. Later developments include Hatha Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, and Tantra. Mantra meditation, particularly emphasized in the Bhagavata Purana, became a key practice for liberation, viewing mantras as sacred sounds embodying deities. Buddhism emerged in India around 600 BCE, with Siddhartha Gautama, who became the Buddha after seeking enlightenment through meditation and philosophy learned from yogis. In Buddhism, meditation is linked to bhavana, cultivating the mind, and dhyana, mind training leading to awareness and detachment from senses. Many contemporary meditation techniques, especially mindfulness, trace their lineage back to ancient Buddhist texts and practices like Satipatthana, which emphasizes tranquil observation for insight into impermanence. Jainism, founded by Mahavira around 600–400 BCE, also incorporated meditative techniques such as Preksha Dhyana, soul insight. Meditation profoundly impacts the body's physiological systems, primarily by modulating the stress response and promoting a state of relaxation. This has significant implications for cardiovascular health and immune function. A. Stress response modulation. Chronic stress is a major risk factor for various health issues, including heart disease, by contributing to elevated blood pressure, inflammation, and unhealthy coping behaviors. Meditation effectively counteracts this by activating the body's relaxation response, which is the physiological opposite of the stress-induced fight-or-flight response. A key mechanism involves the hypothalamus-pituitary-adrenal (HPA) axis. The HPA axis is a crucial neuroendocrine system, a communication system between the hypothalamus, a brain structure regulating body temperature, hunger, mood, the pituitary gland, a pea-sized gland at the base of the brain regulating other endocrine glands, and the adrenal glands, on top of the kidneys, producing hormones. Its primary function is to release cortisol, a steroid hormone produced by the adrenal glands, which is the body's main messenger molecule for stress. Studies show that mindfulness meditation can significantly lower levels of cortisol, leading to improved cardiovascular health. Meditation also influences the autonomic nervous system, ANS. The ANS is a system of neurons that controls involuntary bodily functions to maintain homeostasis, such as heart rate, digestion, and blood pressure. It has two main branches: the sympathetic nervous system, SNS, responsible for the fight-or-flight response, and the parasympathetic nervous system, PNS, responsible for rest and digest functions. Meditation promotes greater parasympathetic activity and reduces sympathetic dominance, shifting the body into a calmer state.